Hey you guys, so Prosperity Informant back at the video. It's been a while and just wanted to give you guys a little update on my life. So everything is getting so amazingly great. Our income has skyrocketed. Sorry, a little piece of dust. Our income has skyrocketed to where our weekly income is now about $2,500 plus a week. So that is absolutely amazing, and we are super duper excited to be experiencing this in our life. We're not working very hard. My boyfriend is out there doing more outside work than I ever would, but he loves it and he enjoys it, and he's not doing physical labor. He's running a little excavator that he purchased. And between both of our incomes, I mean, jobs are consistently flowing. People are calling us to either need services, to buy CBD products from me, and I'm still trying to sell through my stock of products that I purchased from storage units. I have pretty much stopped doing the storage unit thing, but every now and again we might see one that's good and we might want to get it. So I'm not going to say we're done with it, but we haven't bought a storage unit in months because business has been so great for us. And it looks like my boyfriend has an entire year lined up of work. So that is super exciting. And the projects will be bigger. So he's making a minimum of $500 a day right now. So that is the most amazing thing in the world. And I can say I've been praying and praying and writing about it and just knowing that it's going to come and it's going to happen and it's going to happen exactly the way that we want it to. And it is. So I just wanted to give you guys that update. So in the meantime, I needed to find something to get me out of the house because I was kind of just getting, I guess, cabin fever they would call it, but I was going a little crazy here at the house, and I was not ever leaving unless I was going to the grocery store or to go get gas in my vehicle, which used to only be once every 3 weeks that I would need to go and put gas in my vehicle because I didn't go anywhere. So, because I'm really working hard to have a better life. And if we want to have a kid, we want to be able to do things in a different manner. Excuse me, I'm checking my phone. We want to do things in a different manner than we were brought up. And it might not be everybody's decision. I know tons of people that have kids and they've grown into their own businesses throughout their child's life. But I don't want to be struggling when I have a kid. So neither does my boyfriend. So we're not in any hurry. If God wants us to have a kid one day, we'll have a kid. Okay, everything's cool. I had to check the grounds, have a look at the cameras. Alright, so back to my story. Alright, so we were doing a donation, a huge donation. We've got an F-350 out here, and we loaded it up, and it's got a utility bed, and the leaf springs are really good. It's only got like 60,000 miles on, and it's not even completely broken in. Anyway, we have an F-350 outside, and when I tell you we donated a lot, we donated so many clothes. It was all clothing. I don't think there was anything. Shoes. Shoes was the only other thing. So clothing and shoes. And we actually squatted this truck down about 3 inches. It was over 2,500 pounds worth of clothing that was probably 50% brand new with tags. I wouldn't say brand new, but new with tags. It was owned by somebody previously, and then it was in a storage unit, and then it came to us. Nobody ever wore it or washed it. So, but the clothes weren't dirty. They might have had a little bit of a funk to them just because storage units automatically give you some kind of funk. So if you ever put anything in storage, know that it's going to smell like something when you get it back. Okay, so hang on just a second. So I started doing this. Oh, when we were doing the donation, I ran into this girl. I was telling her about my CTFO business that I do, which is amazing. I've got to do another video on that one all on its own. But I was telling her about my CTFO business that I'm in, and she was telling me how she was making money as well, and she was doing it with Instacart. Like I said, I needed something to get me out of the house, and there was just nobody that paid enough to make me want to go out of the house since I'm already doing really well here. Okay, so she told me about Instacart. So I signed up with Instacart, and my first day was like February 14th on Valentine's Day. Me and my boyfriend went out, and that was our date. We went out and made a little bit of money. So we ended up with 2 deliveries that day. Okay, so anyway, I signed up with Instacart, and it, okay, so easiest job I ever got was Instacart, DoorDash, Postmates, and Uber Eats. Uber Eats was super easy, super quick. As soon as I input my information, they said go ahead and go start doing deliveries. Quick, super simple, easy. So anyway, back to my Instacart. I signed up for it. I had never heard of it before. I had heard of Grubhub, but that was really the only one that I had ever heard of. Come to find out, these companies have only been in our area for just not even a year yet. So this is April 9th, 2019, and they haven't even been here a year yet. So I did the Instacart sign up. They sent me my card that you pay for all the groceries with, and it's like a prepaid card, and they only load a certain amount on it to where you can make the purchase for however many customers that you have. And it took about a week from the day of sign up to get my card, and then you have to have, whether you go buy it or you already have it or you can purchase it through them, some bags. They're insulated bags that keep the food cold, hot, whatever it may be. You can put the frozen items and the refrigerated items in the same bags. And if they don't have many items, I'll just put everything in there, and that way I just have to carry one bag up to their door and drop off their stuff. So anyway, they require you to have 4, I think. That's what it said, I think. It was 2 or 4. 4 bags for delivering your customers' food. And 4 might seem like a lot, but really it's not, because you wouldn't believe that how many frozen and refrigerated items people buy. And if you get stuck doing an order with 2 or more customers, then you're definitely going to need those bags. So that way the food is hopefully the same temperature or close to it as it was in the freezer and the refrigerator when you pulled it out, or if it's a hot food like at the chickens or whatever they have pre-cooked for you. So I signed up with that, and on February 14th, I had received my card, and I said I'm going to go shopping for people. So me and my boyfriend did it, and I'm pulling up the application right now on my phone. You can see that? Does it come into focus at all? Instacart, dashboard, boom. Okay, so let's check it out. And they just started this thing to where you can instantly cash out. So at the end of your day or in between your day, if you need instant money, you can cash out immediately. And I think they charge you, I think it's 50 cents. I don't know. I don't have a balance right now because I haven't done any this week. Okay, so February 14th and February 15th were my first 2 days. It tells you I was only active for 3 hours and 12 minutes. I'm going to see if I can reverse this video because it's backwards right now. So you got 3 hours and 12 minutes, and time online, I was online for 6 hours and 18 minutes. and tells you, and that was between 2 days. So I made $23 on my first night, and those orders were super easy. And then I made $31.46 on the very next day, and that was with 4 customers. So like 4 customers total. I got $12.74 in tips, and Instacart paid me $41.72. And tips, they can come in within 3 days. So you might not see it immediately. Some customers tip automatically at the very beginning. Those are the greatest customers. And they usually adjust their tip too to where it's typically more than what they tipped originally. And when they tip beforehand, it's usually pretty good too. And I've learned that if they don't tip, they're probably not going to tip. I don't think I've had many customers tip after the fact. But anyway, they have cool incentives, and it was a really easy job to get. I haven't made a whole bunch of money with them because shopping for other people is kind of tedious, and it's not something that I really enjoy. Now, there are some people that are doing it and loving it and doing it full time, like the lady that I met that was telling me about it. And they do give you cool incentives, like you'll get an extra $3 boost during certain hours, I think, or maybe it's a quality. It's like a quality. Let me see if I can find it. Quality bonus of $3. And then you get your tip from the customers, hopefully. Hopefully they tip you. Some customers are trifling. I really thought that I was going to be delivering to more older people that were in need of somebody to deliver their stuff to them. And or rich people that kind of lived a little bit further away that didn't really want to go to the store. Wrong. Most of the people that shop here are in lower class areas, just regular middle class or straight living off the government, whether it's a disability check or I don't even know what kind of checks you can get from the government because I've never had any of them. I do know there's a disability and then there's a Social Security. But anyway, I don't live off the government, so I don't know. But like EBT and stuff like that, a lot of the people have really trashy houses, really nasty. It's embarrassing to me to walk up to these houses. I have delivered to a few people that were unable to drive, and I like that. You know, I'm happy to be of service to people that really, really need it. But anyways, it's not what I thought. Don't get me wrong. I have delivered to probably 3 really nice areas, really nice houses, rich people outside doing their yard work or exercising or whatever it may be. A lot of them are stay-at-home moms, those richer ones. And they just would rather have their food delivered opposed to lugging 5 kids under 5 around. What? I'd do that too. But anyway, the pay's pretty good. Depending. I mean, I've honestly made the most money on smaller orders. Like, I can make $18 on an order that I'm only picking up like 10 items. But for some reason, I'll only make $9 on an item on a shop that I cut that. But bigger orders, I'll only make like $9 picking up 157 items. So it's really strange how they do it, and I guess technically it really all depends on how much your customer is tipping. So anyways, Instacart Shopper, if you love to shop and you know where things are at in the grocery store, or at least you think you do, you might want to give Instacart a try. Sorry, I've got a little bit of indigestion for some reason, so bear with me. So Instacart. The second week, it's really hard to get on Instacart around here. That's why I've kind of just like, whatever, that's fine. I've got other ways of making money to get me out of the house. I just really don't want to leave unless I'm making money. and I applied for a job somewhere, being a personal shopper, and when I applied for the job, it said $19 an hour, and I said, I can do that. That's no problem. That's what I was making when I left my last job that I had, but I'd rather make more money personally outside of work. And anyway, I thought it through. I went to the interview and I was like, yeah, I can dedicate 40 hours of my life somewhere else and put the rest of my time into my businesses. So I went to the interview. The interview went great. He was going to hire me on the spot at a brand new store that was opening. So that was really cool because I'm familiar with new store opening. And come to find out, he said I would be making $9 an hour. I said, nope, nope, nope. Can't make $9 an hour. Sorry. You need to find somebody else for this job. So anyways, that's what happened. And I walked out of there, and I'm making at least $20 an hour doing this Instacart. So that's why I say it's pretty good money. If I can make $20 an hour while I'm outside, and the other day I had a $36 order where you would have made $36 picking up 9 items from somebody. So it just all depends. But a lot of these will send you, they don't have every single grocery store up here. So they'll send you from, this is one of some of my cons. I know I'm all over the place, but that's just me. I'll eventually get it all out. So they could send you to a grocery store in Portsmouth, and then the customer lives in Norfolk, and I'm in Chesapeake, and there's tolls to get from Chesapeake into Portsmouth and from Portsmouth into Norfolk. There's like, if you're not going the toll road, you're going about 30 minutes around the cities. And I told them they're crazy. Like, these tolls are not like 50-cent tolls. These tolls are like $2 or more. And some of the tolls, they fluctuate throughout the day. And during the busiest points of the day, they'll charge you up to $15. Like, are you serious? You just took somebody's maybe hourly pay. That could be 2 hours worth of somebody's time. So anyways, I avoid tolls, and I do not take on any orders that are going to require me to go through toll roads. So I've already communicated it with Instacart, and they said, whatever. You do whatever you need to do, because we are our own boss. They don't want you declining everything, but there should be somebody out there that's closer and more willing to do it. Anyways, I guess that's really all I have to say about it. But Instacart is cool. It does have good points to it, and it just didn't happen to be my favorite. It was cool because it was the first thing that got me into this little gig industry, and I had no idea about it because I'm just on my computer all day actually doing work. It's taken me forever to be even able to make a video. So if you are interested in joining Instacart, I will put my information at the bottom. Now, I probably won't make any money, but it's a possibility that I can make money. Like right now, when I first started, it was $750 for every shopper that you referred. But there's a catch to that. You can't just refer the people. They actually have to work. I'm pulling it up right now. So you share the shopper code, and they have like a month to activate their card and stuff, I guess. I think it's 45 days. Okay, the referred shopper has 45 days from their sign-up date to complete one batch. Your referral must then complete the required number of batches within the time frame allocated in the app. So I guess it's different for every single area. But when I first signed on, oh, and you're eligible to receive the referral bonus once you've completed 40 hours of service on the platform. So I'm not even sure if I have completed 40 hours of service. But because it doesn't really tell you, I don't think. So it's really strange. But I'm doing really good. It tells you how long it takes you to, like the average of how long it takes you to pick up all of the items. And I guess I'm 129 seconds per item in the last 30 batches that I've completed. And I've got really good customer feedback. But yeah, they want you to be pretty quick at picking these items. But they time every single aspect of it, like how long it takes you to get to the store, how long it takes you to pick up all of your items, how long it takes you to check out, how long it takes you to get to the customer. They want you to be on time to the customer. I don't know how many orders I've actually, or how long I've been, but they calculate everything. Oh wow, it even breaks it down for every single shop that I've done. So the best shop I've done is like 85 seconds per item. 79 seconds per item. Anyways, I don't know how long I've been up here. I don't know how many hours I have. I don't know how to figure all of that out. I've clicked on like everything. And it doesn't say anything about eligibility. Anyways, if you'd like to sign up, I'm going to leave my link in the description below. And feel free to sign up. But it's alright, as long as they can keep you close. I've just learned to, once you're logged onto the platform, because you set up your own schedule, if you've got things available, like right now, I'm going to click on select hours. You can't see that. Hours. Okay. No hours available. So, oh, there's hours available today. So now I can pick up hours. And it's saying if I work from, this is in Virginia Beach. Let's go to Norfolk. There's nothing available in Norfolk. But in Virginia Beach, oh, it's gone already. Oh, it was in Williamsburg. So in Williamsburg, if you work from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., you'll get an extra $1. Or there's 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock that's available as well. So, but anyway, there's nothing available anytime at all this week anywhere. So that goes to show you, like, there's a wait list, and it tells you, like, there's 23 people for 9 a.m. to 10. You've got to schedule yourself for 2 hours minimum. I know it shows you hour increments here, but whenever you sign up, you have to have 2 chronological hours. Like, so, and sometimes these will skip. Like, it's not doing it right now. But anyways, you have to make sure you're in 2 chronological orders. So like 9 to 11 or 10 to 12 or 11 to 1, whatever. You got to sign up for a minimum of 2 hours in a row if you can get on. But you can put yourself on that wait list and hopefully it'll open up for you. But there's a lot of people on the wait list. I don't know how many people they have shopping at the same time. I know whenever I go into a grocery store, I will run into a minimum of 5 people. And that's not how many people like that are in other stores in the same area. But there's a minimum typically of like 5 people that I'll walk by that are shopping. So if you like to be on your cell phone and you like to scan things and like say, what is that one app that I used to do all the time? It's like some kind of, I can't remember what the name of it is, but it was some app that you would get points on, and you would just go in and scan products. I can't remember what it was. Anyways, you have to use your phone all the time. You have to make sure it's charged. You have to have a certain platform, but I mean, I've got a free phone from Metro PCS because that's how we roll. And we're not paying a whole bunch of extra for some stupid phone. We're not going to, it's just a phone. It's not my lifeline. I do work from it, but if it's got the basic requirements, that's really all that I need. And when I need to update it, I can go back in there and get another free phone. No monthly payment of a phone. So anyways, my battery holds up pretty well. I do charge it along all of my drives because I do have a charger in my car, which I thought everybody did, but apparently they don't. So you go in here and you pick up hours, and when you're scheduled, I don't think they let you get on early with this one, but as soon as your time hits, you'll usually get an order within 5 to 10 minutes. And then you go to the grocery store, you swipe your phone and say that you're here, and are you ready to start shopping? And then you go to the deli, you place your deli order if they've got deli products, and then you shop through the store, and then you go through the freezer and then the refrigerated section, and then I do produce, and then I come out. And don't forget to pick up your stuff at the deli if they got deli food, which they usually do. They're usually the pickiest people that have these shops done for them. They're usually the most picky people. They have specific instructions, though, typically, and you have the capability to call or text them throughout the entire trip. So it's not really all too bad. And it's decent money. Like I said, you can pick up some, there's a lot of businesses that you'll deliver to, and I like doing those. You just can't really, you don't know where you're going until after you accept it, pretty much. You can see the address, but you need to have a computer available and be like, okay, where exactly is this? What business pops up? Da, da, da. I think they give you 2 minutes to accept it, and then if there's nobody out there that's accepting the order, you'll get it again, and they'll give you 4 minutes to think about it. And then I think if they hit you again with it because nobody else will accept this order, it's probably a red flag, probably a bad area, but you never know, it might not be. I've delivered to bad areas where it was actually pretty nice. I stick during the day, and that way there's not too much chaos going on. But it's really wishy-washy, and every other house can be something completely different in some neighborhoods. But anyways, like I said, I'll leave the link below. It's pretty cool. The customers are usually really nice. I don't think I've ever had anybody have any negative experience. If you have to substitute items, I always contact the customer before I just go substituting things because they might just ask for a refund instead of getting something that the app is suggesting that they might like. I know me personally, we have specific things that we buy, and if those specific things are not available, I'll go to another store or I'll wait. It doesn't matter. But I know we like certain items to be exactly what we want. Anything else? Who knows? But that's all. Instacart, I would recommend it to people that want to shop for people. And they do time you, the entire time that you're shopping, there's a little counter in the corner, and it'll tell you, you're supposed to be done in 25 minutes, pulling 100 and some odd items. And typically when it's a big order like that, it's because you're getting 50 bananas. And I've seriously had an order with 50 bananas. And it went to a car dealership. So you never know really what's going on until you get all of the information together. But they give you more specific drop-off instructions and stuff like that after you're done shopping and you're, say, ready to deliver. Then they'll pinpoint you with more specifics as to what's going on. That way people aren't just getting people's information and going about their business with the information outside of the app. Anyways, I guess that's it for the Instacart. But I'm doing DoorDash and I'm doing Postmates and I'm doing CTFO. CTFO is amazing and the products are so good. I just got my 10 times pure. It's the natural mint flavor and it's 500 milligrams. It's been doing so good to me. I wake up with more energy. I've actually woken up about 2 hours earlier than I typically would, and I'm not going back to bed. So that is phenomenal. I've never been a morning person, and now it's like something's happening in my body to where I've got energy and I can function earlier in the morning. So definitely good stuff right there. And it took my headache away yesterday within 5 minutes. Way quicker than any medicine ever has. I had a really bad migraine at the end of the day after doing a few DoorDash deliveries. And I made $100 yesterday on DoorDash alone, so that was pretty awesome. Anyway, I'll come back at you. I'll leave all the links to all the things that I'm doing down below, and I'm going to make some more videos specifically to those, I guess. Maybe, who knows? I'm pretty all over the place, so who knows where my next video will take me. But this one is already 31 minutes, 32 minutes. So I need to cut it, and I'll get back at you later. Nice talking to you. Prosperity Informant, talking about Instacart. See you later. Bye-bye.